Fundamentals of security for Configuration Manager. Security for Configuration Manager consists of the following layers: Windows OS and network security, network infrastructure, which includes firewalls, intrusion detection, public key infrastructure, Configuration Manager security controls, SMS provider, and site database permissions. Moving on to the first layer, that is Windows OS and network security. The first layer is provided by Windows security features for both the OS and the network. This layer includes the following components, that is, file sharing to transfer files between Configuration Manager components, access control list to help secure files and registry keys, Internet protocol security to help secure communications, group policy to set security policy. Distributed component object model permissions for distributed applications like the Configuration Manager console, Active Directory domain services to store security principals, Windows account security including some groups that Configuration Manager creates during setup. Moving on to the next layer, that is network infrastructure. Network security components like firewalls, intrusion detection help provide defense for the whole environment. Certificates issued by industry standard public key infrastructure implementations help provide authentication, signing, and encryption. The next layer is SMS provider. That is, SMS provider is a configuration manager component that grants a user access to query the site database for information. The next layer is the site database permissions, which by default the local system account and the user account that you use to install configuration can administer all objects in the site database. Site database permission also grant and restrict permissions to other administrative users in the Configuration Manager console by using role-based administration. Moving on to the next fundamentals, that is fundamentals of role-based administration for Configuration Manager. With Configuration Manager, you use role-based administration to secure the access that administrative users need to use Configuration Manager. You also secure access to the objects that you manage like collections, deployments, and sites. The role-based administration model centrally defines and manages hierarchy-wide security access. This model is for all sites and site settings by using the following items, that is, security rules are assigned to administrative users to give them permission to configuration manage objects. For example, permissions to create or change client settings. Security scopes are used to group specific instances of objects that an administrative user is responsible to manage. For example, an application that installs the Configuration Manager console. Collections are used to specify groups of users and devices that the administrative user can manage in Configuration Manager. Thank you.